Hello everyone, welcome to my channel B&B CBS Gossip 24. Luna Nozawa lies on her narrow bunk, staring blankly at the ceiling. Her hands gently cradle her pregnant belly, now almost 5 months along. Inmates murmur in the background, but Luna's mind drifts far away, to all Spencer, Katie, and the life she might never have. Luna. I'll be out soon. I just have to hold on for the baby. Her cellmate, Marlene, a tough older woman, sits across the room reading a magazine. Marlene. You keep saying that every night, princess. Luna. Because I have to believe it. A loud clang echoes as a guard walks by, keys rattling. Luna closes her eyes, exhaustion settling in. Int. Prison hallway, same night. Deputy Chief Baker walks down the corridor with Warden Stiles, discussing Luna's case. Baker. Bill Spencer's been breathing down my neck. He wants Luna out on medical transfer. Warden Stiles, snapping. She's not getting special treatment because of who she knows. Rules are rules. Baker. You might want to reconsider that. This girl's health is on the line. The warden hesitates, but then shakes his head. Warden Stiles. We'll keep her under observation. That's all I can promise. Int. Prison cafeteria, morning. Luna stands in the breakfast line, her tray trembling in her hands. The noise of the other inmates is deafening. Marlene joins her, noticing Luna's pale face. Marlene. You okay? You look like you're about to faint. Luna. Just dizzy. The food here, it doesn't sit right. Suddenly, another inmate, Trina, bumps into Luna's shoulder, intentionally. Trina. Careful, baby mama. Don't spill your royal breakfast. Luna. Please, I don't want any trouble. Trina smirks, leaning closer. Trina. Then stop acting like you're better than the rest of us. Before Luna can respond, Trina shoves her. Luna stumbles, her tray crashes to the floor. She gasps in pain, clutching her stomach. Marlene. God. Somebody get help. Luna collapses, crying out in agony. Int. Prison infirmary, later. Luna lies in a hospital bed, pale and sweating. A prison nurse, Nurse Davis, checks her vitals as Baker rushes in, his face tight with concern. Baker. What happened? Nurse Davis. She took a fall in the cafeteria. We're monitoring for signs of trauma, but she's bleeding, Chief. Baker's jaw tightens. Baker. Call an ambulance. Now. Warden Stiles. That's not necessary. Baker. She's pregnant. Do it. The warden hesitates, then nods reluctantly. Nurse Davis. We're losing her pressure. Luna's eyes flutter open weakly. Luna. Please, my baby. Int. University Hospital, emergency room, hours later. Luna lies hooked to machines, unconscious. Dr. Bridget Forrester and Finn rush into the room, still in their white coats. Bridget. Vitals? Nurse. Blood pressure's unstable. Internal bleeding suspected. Finn moves closer, eyes filled with fear. Finn. Oh God, Luna. Bridget looks at the monitor, then back at him. Bridget. We may have to perform an emergency DNC. There's no heartbeat. Finn freezes. Finn, shaking his head. No, she can't lose this baby. Bridget gently places a hand on his arm. Bridget. We don't have a choice. If we don't act now, she could die. Int. Hospital waiting room, later. Katie Logan and Bill Spencer arrive, breathless. Baker meets them outside the ICU. Katie. Where is she? How bad is it? Baker. She fell in prison. Complications from the trauma. They couldn't save the baby. Katie gasps, covering her mouth. Bill looks away, his eyes wet. Katie. Oh my God. Bill. Does she know? Baker. Not yet. Katie nods slowly, guilt washing over her. Katie. We wanted custody, and now there's no child to fight for. Int. Hospital room, hours later. Luna slowly opens her eyes. Her face is pale, eyes swollen from tears she doesn't remember shedding. Bridget stands beside her bed. Luna. The baby? Bridget looks down. Bridget. I'm so sorry, Luna. There were complications. The trauma caused a miscarriage. Luna's face crumples. Luna. No, no, please, no. Bridget reaches for her hand. Bridget. You need to rest. Your body's been through so much. Luna turns away, tears soaking her pillow. Luna. There's nothing left to rest for. Int. Hospital corridor, same time. Finn stands outside the door, fighting back emotion. Bridget joins him, removing her gloves. Finn. She lost everything. Bridget. She's going to need time, and people who believe in her. Finn. People like Katie wanted her locked away. Now look what happened. Bridget sighs, exhausted. Bridget. Don't turn this into blame, Finn. No one wanted this. Finn. Didn't they? Int. Spencer Mansion, that night. Katie sits alone, staring at a photo of Will. Bill enters quietly, setting down a glass of whiskey. Bill. You haven't said a word since we left the hospital. Katie. What's there to say, Bill? I pushed to take her baby away, and now there's no baby left to take. Bill sits beside her. Bill. You didn't cause that accident. Katie. Didn't I? She was in that place because of us. Because I wanted to prove she wasn't good enough. Bill's expression hardens. Bill. You were protecting Will. Katie. At what cost? Int. Hospital, Luna's room, next morning. Luna lies motionless, staring out the window. Her once bright eyes are dull. Electra Jones bursts in, eyes red from crying. Electra. Oh my God, Luna. I came as soon as I heard. Luna doesn't react. Electra. I'm so sorry, baby. I should have been there. Tears stream down Luna's cheeks. Luna. I felt it, Electra. The moment it happened. I knew she was gone. Electra grips her hand tightly. Electra. You didn't deserve this. None of it. Luna finally turns to her. Luna. Maybe I did. Maybe this is the universe's way of punishing me. Electra. Don't you say that. You made mistakes, yeah, but you loved that baby. You still do. Luna's voice cracks. Luna. And now I have to live without her. Int. Forrester Creations, later that day. Bridget meets with Rich, Brooke, and Esther FY. Rich. How is she? Bridget. Physically stable. Emotionally, broken. Brooke. Poor girl. Steffi. Katie must be reeling. Bridget. She is. But Luna doesn't want visitors, not even Finn. Rich. Let her grieve. Then we'll figure out how to help her start again. Int. Hospital room, night. Luna sits up in bed, a journal open in her lap. She writes shakily. Dear baby. I'll never know what color your eyes were, or how your laugh sounded. But I'll remember how it felt when you kicked for the first time. I hope you're somewhere peaceful, somewhere warm. Love, Mommy. She closes the notebook, sobbing quietly. Finn enters, standing at the doorway. Finn. You don't have to do this alone. Luna, without turning. Yes, I do. I lost everything. Finn approaches, pulling up a chair. Finn. You still have people who care. You still have me. Luna finally looks at him, tears glistening. Luna. Then why does it feel like the whole world hates me? Finn reaches for her hand. Finn. Because grief lies. It tells you you're alone when you're not. Int. Prison, days later. Deputy Chief Baker meets Warden Stiles in his office. Baker. That assault never should have happened. You ignored every warning. Warden Stiles. It was an accident. Baker. That accident killed an unborn child. Warden Stiles. She's out of our custody now. It's over. Baker. No. It's just beginning. Int. Hospital chapel, night. Luna lights a single candle. Her face glows in the flickering light. Luna. I'm sorry, baby. I wasn't strong enough. But I'll make sure you're remembered. Every day. She kneels, eyes closed in silent prayer. Int. Spencer Mansion, same time. Katie stares out the window, tears slipping down her cheeks. Katie. Forgive me, Luna. Please. Bill steps behind her, wrapping her in his arms. Bill. We can't undo the past. But we can change what happens next. Katie turns to him, voice trembling. Katie. Then let's start by helping her heal. Bill nods. Bill. I already called Bridget. We'll cover all her medical bills, anonymously. Katie nods silently, eyes full of guilt and resolve. Int. Hospital room, final scene. Luna packs her small bag. Bridget enters. Bridget. You're being released tomorrow. Luna nods faintly. Luna. To what? Bridget. A second chance. Luna looks toward the window, where sunlight breaks through the clouds. Luna. Maybe that's what she wanted for me, a second chance. Bridget smiles sadly. Bridget. Then take it. Live for her. Luna nods, fragile, but stronger than before. I was wrong. Bridget realizes she made a huge mistake. Will isn't the baby's father. The hum of fluorescent lights fills the quiet room. Dr. Bridget Forrester sits alone at her desk, staring at a file marked confidential, paternity results. Her coffee's gone cold. Her fingers tremble slightly as she flips through the pages, her heart pounding with each line. Bridget. No, this can't be right. She checks the chart again. Then again. Bridget. I must have switched the samples. Oh, God. She sinks into her chair, the weight of her mistake pressing down. Bridget. Will Spencer isn't the father. Int. Forrester Creations, conference room, same time. Katie Logan and Bill Spencer sit with Brooke and Ridge. Katie can barely hide her relief, her hands folded tightly in front of her. Katie. Now that we know the baby's wills, we can move forward. We'll raise her in a stable home. Bill. It's the right thing. The boy's still young, but he'll step up. Brooke exchanges a wary look with Ridge. Brooke. Katie, are you sure you're not pushing too hard? Katie. This isn't about me. It's about that baby, and making sure she's safe. Before Brooke can respond, Bridget bursts into the room, breathless, pale, visibly shaken. Bridget. Katie. Bill, we need to talk. Alone. Int. Forrester Creations, Katie's office, moments later. Bridget closes the door, locking it behind her. She's trembling. Katie looks alarmed. Katie. Bridget, what's wrong? Bridget. I made a mistake. A terrible one. Bill rises slowly from his chair, his tone dark. Bill. What kind of mistake? Bridget holds up the folder. Bridget. The paternity results. They're wrong. Katie. What do you mean wrong? Bridget. Will isn't the father. Katie's face drains of color. Katie. That's not possible. You said. Bridget. I know what I said. And I believed it was true. But there was a lab mix-up. 2 samples were mislabeled that day. Luna's test results were swapped with another patient's. Bill's eyes narrow, fury flickering. Bill. Who is the father, Bridget? Bridget swallows hard. Bridget. It's Finn. Int. University Hospital, Finn's office, same time. Dr. John Finn Finnegan types on his computer when his phone buzzes. A message from Bridget. We need to talk. Urgently. It's about Luna. Finn freezes, heart skipping a beat. Int. Forrester Creations, Katie's office, continuous. Katie's entire body trembles. Katie. No. No, that's not true. It can't be. Bridget's eyes fill with tears. Bridget. I wish it weren't. But I checked, twice. The DNA markers are a 99.9% match. Finn's the father. Bill slams his fist on the desk. Bill. Do you have any idea what you've done? We built our entire case around that test. Bridget's voice breaks. Bridget. I know. And I'll take full responsibility. Katie. You promised me the truth, Bridget. You promised. Bridget wipes her tears, voice shaking. Bridget. And I failed you. But I can't let this lie stand any longer. Luna deserves the truth, no matter how painful. Katie turns away, her face contorted in disbelief. Katie. So all of this, the custody battle, the public humiliation, Will's guilt, it was for nothing? Bridget nods slowly. Bridget. I'm sorry, Katie. I was wrong. Int. Hospital, Luna's room, later that afternoon. Luna sits up in bed, still recovering from her miscarriage. Her eyes are heavy with grief. Electra sits nearby, flipping through a gossip magazine full of her friend's scandal. Electra. They're still running stories about you and Will. Guess they don't care about facts, just drama. Luna sighs, her voice hollow. Luna. Let them write whatever they want. None of it matters anymore. The door opens, it's Bridget. Her face says it all. Luna. If you're here to check my vitals, I'm fine. Bridget. I'm not here for that. I need to talk to you about the test. Electra's head snaps up. Electra. What about it? Bridget hesitates. Bridget. There was an error. Will isn't the father. Luna blinks, confusion giving way to shock. Luna. What did you just say? Bridget. Will isn't the father. The real father is Finn. Electra drops the magazine, eyes wide. Electra. Finn. Oh my God. Luna's breath catches, her mind spinning. Luna. No, that's impossible. Finn would never. Bridget. It wasn't intentional, Luna. The night you were on that medication, the mix-up, Finn didn't know. Neither of you did. Luna's eyes fill with tears, the truth hitting her like a wave. Luna. So everything they said about me being manipulative, about trapping Will, it wasn't true. Bridget. No. And I'll make sure everyone knows it. Int. Forrester Mansion, evening. Finn storms through the door, still processing Bridget's phone call. Steffi is in the living room, sipping tea. Steffi. Hey, you're home early. Finn doesn't smile. Finn. We need to talk. It's about Luna. Steffi tenses. Steffi. What about her? Finn sits down heavily, eyes full of turmoil. Finn. The paternity test was wrong. I'm the father. Steffi's cup crashes to the floor. Steffi. What? Finn. Bridget just confirmed it. There was a lab error. Steffi's voice rises, trembling. Steffi. Are you telling me Luna's baby, the one everyone thought was Will's, was yours? Finn nods slowly. Finn, hoarse. Yes. Steffi backs away, disbelief turning to fury. Steffi. You're telling me this now? After everything we went through? After that girl turned this family upside down? Finn. It wasn't her fault. She didn't even know. Neither did I. Steffi. You defended her every chance you got, and now I know why. Finn. Because she was innocent. Steffi glares at him, tears forming. Steffi. And now her baby's gone. What are you going to do with that, Finn? Finn looks shattered. Finn. I don't know. Int. Spencer Mansion, same night. Katie sits in the dark, holding a framed photo of Will. Bill enters quietly. Bill. He doesn't know yet, does he? Katie. How do I tell him? Hey, sweetheart, remember that baby we said was yours? Turns out it never was. Bill sighs heavily, his voice softer now. Bill. You can't blame Bridget forever. Katie. Watch me. She destroyed my son's life. Bill. No. She made a mistake, a human one. The real question is, what are you going to do now? Katie looks down, guilt flickering in her eyes. Katie. Maybe it's time I start making things right with Luna. Int. Hospital, Luna's room, next morning. Luna sits by the window, watching the sunrise. There's a strange peace in her eyes, fragile, but real. A knock on the door. Katie. May I come in? Luna turns, wary. Luna. Why are you here? To tell me I've ruined your life again? Katie takes a deep breath, stepping inside. Katie. No. I'm here to say. I'm sorry. Luna blinks, stunned. Katie. I judged you. I called you names. I wanted to take your baby away. But the truth is, I was scared. Scared of losing my family. Luna's eyes fill with tears. Luna. You almost did. Katie nods, guilt washing over her. Katie. I know. And if I could undo everything, the court case, the press, I would. Luna exhales shakily. Luna. You can't change what happened. But you can stop hating me. Katie nods. Katie. I already have. They share a long, tearful silence. Int. Hospital rooftop, later that day. Finn finds Luna sitting alone, her hair blowing in the wind. Finn. Bridget told me you know. Luna doesn't turn. Luna. So, congratulations, I guess. You're a father. Or you would have been. Finn steps closer, his expression raw. Finn. Don't say that. That baby, our baby, mattered. Luna's voice breaks. Luna. Then why does it still feel like I'm the only one grieving? Finn's voice softens. Finn. Because I didn't know. And now that I do, I'll carry that loss with me every day. He sits beside her, the city stretching out below. Finn. I'm going to make sure no one ever questions your name again. I owe you that. Luna finally looks at him, her eyes full of tears, but also forgiveness. Luna. Maybe that's all I needed to hear. Int. Forrester Creations, Bridget's office, night. Bridget packs up her things, tears silently falling. The door opens, it's Brooke. Brooke. You're leaving? Bridget nods. Bridget. I have to. I can't keep working here, not after what I've done. Brooke. You made a mistake, honey. A terrible one, but your heart was in the right place. Bridget. Tell that to Luna. Or Katie. Brooke hugs her tightly. Brooke. You'll make this right. You always do. Bridget buries her face in her mother's shoulder, sobbing.